Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Plays the First Berserker Khazan, where last time I got a little testy. Fighting Maluka 2.0 wasn't a good time, but here's the thing. I am going to finish this game, and I understand that there's some even more challenging fights ahead of me, so going forward, when I get stuck on a boss, what I'm going to do is I'll show you a couple of full attempts, and then I will pause the video and practice and really learn the fight so that when I come back, hopefully I can show you a rather competent, somewhat competent, mildly competent battle against the boss. At least that's the plan moving forward. I'm still enjoying the game. I will continue to say that their reusing of bosses in the side quests is just uninspired, and I'm not enjoying it, even if they provide a story beat for it. This one they didn't, by the way. They just said that this was a Grand Swordmaster, and maybe Maluka trained under him. I don't know, but it was a reskin with slightly different timings on their attacks, and that was boring and frustrating. So hopefully we're going to see some more originality moving forward, but like I said, I will start cutting out at least some of the attempts, at least for my own sanity. So we are in the crevice. We're going to work on another side quest here. Let's see. In between episodes, I did try to farm Traka so I could make that full witch set, and I didn't kill her. I spent about 40 minutes in attempts, and even though I've killed her once before, I wasn't able to take her out. But we're going to work on Valis' axe. Valis' son came to me with troubling news. Valis was more than just a trusted comrade. We fought side by side on countless battlefields, always watching each other's backs. Now his son tells me he went missing near Aldavir. The moment I heard, memories of Valis' dream to settle there one day flooded in my mind. After everything he's done for me, I cannot turn my back on his son's plea. The Hidden Chaos Laboratory in Aldavir, similar to the ones in Elravica. It seems Valis and the other scouts who were working to rebuild Aldavir were unaware of its existence. So we got one Jarling as usual and a couple of soul stones. You know what? Actually, let's get to a Blade Nexus, because I think I have a lot of Lacrima to spend currently.
General Khazan, I need your help. My father went in there days ago and hasn't come out. He insisted I wait in the safety of the camp, but too much time has passed. What could have happened to him?
Okay, so lightning indicating that we've got some chaos going on. So tell you what, why don't we prep for this, right? So we can... Do we have a chaos resistance? We do. And let's put on a chaos cleanse. There we go. Oh, also, do we have any skills to put on? No. Whoa, interesting. So we're actually locked right now at this mastery level until we clear the mission Hermit Mountains. That's some sort of chaos suit.
I don't see whether.
Okay, it is indeed. I also learned some interesting information. Oh, wait, we haven't found a Blade Nexus yet. Regarding augmenting gear. So it's a step program. It's not just that you can put in a piece of gear and put in something 4 levels higher and get 4 levels out of it. You almost need to put in your gear that you want to augment, then put something that's only slightly higher, and then slightly higher than that, and then slightly higher than that. And that's how you build up to kind of match your current level. I was definitely misunderstanding that process. And then for the Khazan's memories, which I'm going to do right now, you do need to find all of the objectives in order to get the points for it, which is why I missed the Witch's Castle. And that's a full 11 points, so that might be worth going back for. But let's upgrade. We have 7. Let's do a damage multiplier. There we go. And upgrade stats. We have 2 available. Let's get our proficiency up to 45. Beautiful. After this, I'll probably start focusing on my health and stamina again. Take care of you. And you. Whoa, whoa, what? Oh, goodness gracious, that is some damage. You're a little trickster, aren't you? That was interesting. I didn't like it. Sure didn't. Okay. Yeah, I heard you. I mean, you're pretty interesting how you can just do that. Also, watch this dip. Blue. Alright. Is that a new imp? It was a Yoma Shaman. The Yoma came to the Empire for reasons yet unknown. Yoma Shamans carry with them a strange sort of talisman, and they shove their opponents into the earth to observe their reactions. The Yoma cannot survive without the energy of the other world. Why they came to the Palace Empire and how they managed to survive remain a mystery to this day. Alright, so we gotta follow all of these energy lines. Ooh, lots of nastiness here. Oh, Jiminy! I had no idea that that's what that was. I thought it was a bigger spider. Boy, all sorts of status ailments in this level. You got electrocution, you got chaos, you got poison. Finish off. Okay, Constantine has grown stronger. I also need to have a lantern on. Let's do Coward's Lantern. Okay, so is this gonna shut off multiple? Alright, I think we want to backtrack. Alright, this line has been cut off. It means these are all off, which also means this will turn off that. So that's the elevator we came down. Okay, so that I think will turn off the lasers. And that gate? Or maybe not quite. It did turn off. Okay, great. Ooh. You know, as usual, I'm trying to actually avoid going the right way, but we might have accidentally just stumbled on the right way. And we got an elite in here. All right. We're going to use Earth for whatever reason. Oh, it's one of you. Back up and heal. Uh-oh. Venom. Whoa, wait. Venom just what? Prevent you from healing? Wait, hold on. Why? That didn't heal me at all. Well, this is obviously going to not be a win. This is crazy. What? That was weird. The venom had run out, but when I healed a tiny chunk of health. Why? Now we know, so let's prep for this now. And do we know what that was? I can't remember if we fought one before. Is it a devo? Oh shoot, is it a devotee? Without taking, I don't know if that is or not. But if that is a devotee, what are they weak to? Ice, aka water. So let's do. First off, let's do, does poison, yeah, poison is venom. So we'll do poison resistance, we'll do poison cleanse, and then we'll do, if I have a water enhancer, I do. Also have these concentrated water essence that I just routinely forget about. Apparently against Traka, that's a really good thing to do is you throw one of those because when she's doing certain moves, she just stands still for a while. Back up. Way too early. Okay, good. Crit. Goddamn. Oh boy. That was not very good. Yeah, I think that was a devotee. Oh! Witch's Tentacle. Wait a minute. That's part of the Traka set. Or that's for the Traka set. Oh, that's pretty exciting. That means I can make, hey, see you? That means I can make 3 pieces of the Witch set, the one I was farming for and failed to. Okay, so it looks like this was maybe all to get those Witch's Tentacles and a chest. So let's grab this. More great general stuff. Play cleanse. So actually, very, very worth it coming here. I don't trust this room. And that's why. You might be asking, Blue, why aren't you healing? Didn't realize my health was so low. That's why.
Dallas, come on. We can't save Werther. Let's just get out of here.
Valis earned my trust time and time again during the Dragon Wars.
Something that just slammed. Huh, we got our journaling though. Okay, there's the boss. We just have to unlock it. But I am going to make my way back to the beginning if I... Ooh. Can I... What? What is this silliness? Oh, that's really cool, actually. No, not as cool. Not as cool as you'd think. Yeah. Reminds me of Resident Evil. What I should have done was just killed some of those enemies with my javelin. If not all those enemies with my javelin. Is it really just 2? So now, we just wait here. Are you kidding? Uh-oh. Actually, that works. No idea what I just collected there. And this must open up the boss. So what I'm going to do... Oh, good. That was a pretty clever little trap. I liked that. So what I'm going to do... Yep, there it goes. I'm not going to fight the boss yet. I'm going to travel back to the other... Wait, can't you fast travel? Can you not? I thought you could travel between Blade Nexus. Am I wrong? It would seem that I'm wrong. Why was I thinking you could? Alright. It's not a very big level. Let's just run back. Because I'm thinking that the other Soul Stone's just done that one section that I bypassed. So I can remember how we get there. This is where the elite was, the devotee. Making sure it wasn't just right there. Oh, goodness. Ow. Watch it. Yep. That works. Hey, okay. Glad we came here for that scroll. Never liked that desk. Oh, you know what? No, my laser's on. I didn't see him, though. Back up. Soul Piercer Spear. Okay, so we turn... I remember this. We turned that off. And then we did our backtracking, but there's still more power here. And it's possible you just don't get a chance to turn it all off, but it's also possible I'm just... Wait. Is there a funny little bookcase here somewhere? Forget all the loots. Oh, jeez. We missed a ghost relic. That is for Adelaide, which I think is the one that increases our healing amount, right? But it still feels that. First off, I'm missing a soul stone. And I'm just thinking that it seems very, very peculiar that there's all of this chaos still flowing. Okay. But it feels like I've been pretty complete, right? No hidden doors, no illusory walls. Not gonna rest. Everything's dead. So let's just take another spin. Oh. I don't like being stuck down by these stairs. Make sure I got all these. All right, let's heal. And let's run around. See some stairs over there. Can I get to those stairs? Sure there's, no illusory wall I gotta dodge through. Down below. No. I don't need to throw a spear at this, right? Nope. I mean, I guess it's theoretically possible that I missed the first soul stone before I even got on the elevator. Because I know I missed some pretty obvious stuff, but at some point, I have to wonder. And this is looking pretty complete. All right, we're gonna head towards the boss. Then all of you are gonna tell me, hey, Blue, it was right there. And by right there, I mean you were carrying it on your person the entire time. I still feel like this is the key, right? This room, it's got the bookcases. Let's see what we can interact with. Or not. Scan bookcases. Nothing. And we're back. All right, I don't see what else I could possibly do. Of course, I'm also lost. Story of my life. How did I get to the boss? Oh my goodness gracious. This wasn't that big of a level. I'm about to employ my always hug the left wall strategy. I don't think it was this way, right? Because wasn't this just we had the elite? No, this is the way. Duh, because it's this way. Whoops. And we went in here, right? There's. Yeah, I've already killed this before, this assassin. Yep. Forget it. I guess that's it for now. So, phantom abilities. Let's look at Adelaide. So, gain 1 netherworld energy when using a brutal attack. When you have no netherworld, you can gain a healing back if you're out of heals and you perform a brutal. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. So I'm using Constantine. I either want to do Keshta or Adelaide. We gotta go Keshta. The stamina recovery is just amazing. All right, what are we fighting? Okay. So just some regular enemies, but, you know, multiple. Okay, good. Brutal. And then back up. Back up, back up. Oh my. Okay, get up there and I need to focus. I want the big guy to come down here. Uh-oh. Back up, heal. Ah! Not the chaos. Got him. Alright, so he's down. Missed it. Ooh, that could have killed me. Damage. Ooh, okay, so he's in rage now. Knock him down, good. Execution style. Not terrible. Not bad at all. And there's the axe.
Further! Don't go on alone! Where do you think you're going?
Werther. Where is he? I know I heard him.
Werther! I can't bring myself to fight you. My friend!
Valis, you stay true to yourself until the end.
Father, you said you'd be out soon. What good is this axe to me? I'll never be the warrior you were. I wanted to follow you wherever you went, but I knew I'd just slow you down. General, you should keep his axe. He would have wanted you to have it.
Can I do something with that axe? Is it actually part of my inventory? It is. But then again, so is the heirloom and the disc frag. But then again, this sounds important. A key that unlocks the underground of the Great Temple. Well, do we have any new memories? Okay, we got 5, which is enough to do a damage increase. Perfect. All right. Well, on that note, we've got a little bit of leveling up to do, but next time, I think we're moving on to the main mission because I think that's all we have unlocked at the moment. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays the First Berserker Khazan. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying, and I'll see you next time.